Hello and welcome to Tiffany's Tiny Things. In today's video I am going to recreate a character from the anime series Demon Slayer. As you might have seen in the thumbnail, it's going to be Nezuko. She is one of my favorite characters. I really love a lot of them, but probably gonna make more of them, but I wanted to start with Nezuko. If you've seen the series, you might know that Nezuko changes sizes. Sometimes she's very small, sometimes she's like this full-grown demon. I want to make the middle Nezuko, because I think that the doll I have will fit this version the best. And the doll I'm using is a Dream Fairy ball jointed doll. It's a 1/4 scale. Yeah, I can put the link in the description down below where you can buy one. So I'm gonna start with making her wig. And for that we'll take some plastic foil, plastic wrap, and some really thin tulle fabric and some regular white school glue. So protect the head with the plastic, then cut the tulle to size. Put a rubber band around so it's really tight on the head. Try to minimize the wrinkles as much as you can. And then you just put on a nice amount of white glue, spread it out all over the head with a brush and let it dry. I like to put at least 3 or 4 layers and yeah, let it dry in between. And when it's fully dried, you mark out the hairline. And then you cut off the excess. And here we have a wig cap. And what I'm doing now is that I'm marking out where the parting will be. And now I'm starting to glue on the hair wefts on the wig cap. And the hair I'm using is from Jumbo Braids. Tip from me to you, I really like this type of hair. May not be the best quality, I don't know, but it really is resistant to heat. You can heat it up, it doesn't break. The thing is it comes kind of crimped, so you have to flat iron it before you use it. But here you see I make more wefts because, as usual, I didn't do enough. So here you see how I make them. And you just put on a lot of white glue, brush it out and let it dry, and then cut to size. And as you see, I start from the bottom and go up until I reach the top of the head. And now to make the parting, I feel like the neatest, nicest looking hair parting you do like this. You cut a slice into the wig and then I put the hair on the inside, like underneath the wig cap. And as you see, I fold it out on the outside and then I just glue the 2 pieces together. And here I put like a reinforcement piece of fabric on the inside as well, so it doesn't like split. I have made this several times, it really works great. And now I just cut off the excess hair because it's really long, like these jumbo braids are super long. And I really like them because you can get them in so many different colors. So yeah, my tip to you. So it's time to make her kimono. I made this prop kimono first in just white fabric because I don't have a lot of this Nezuko print. Bought this from AliExpress. Just search for Nezuko print and you will find it. A kimono pattern is fairly simple, so I just draw it out on the fabric and cut it out. So here we have the kimono sewn together. Now I realized that I want it lined. So yeah, here suddenly it appears lined with white fabric on the inside. And it looks so much better like this. The only tricky part was to make the white fabric on the bottom. But now it's time to make the OB. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but yeah, bear with me. It's her belt. I just sew on the sides here and put on some Velcro. And because I didn't find these white and red checkered fabric, I decided to draw on the red cubes onto white fabric, and it looks really good. So I'm very happy with that. Here you see the Velcro. It's like this really thin, self-adhesive Velcro. And now it's time to make her haori. Again, I'm sorry if I say it wrong. I think it's a haori. It's like a kimono, but like a coat. The fabric I'm using is actually very dark brown and not black as it looks in the video. But yeah, as you see, it's basically the same as the kimono. So now it's time to make her like leg warmers, or I don't know what it is, but it's kind of leg warmers and socks, and they're bunched up and weird. So yeah, I came up with this funny looking pattern, and I just sew the right sides to each other, as you see. And now I fold them inside out, and I have to hand stitch them together in the back. And yeah, as you see, I have to fold them out once again. And now we have a finished sock slash leg warmer. And I'm really happy with how they turned out. And now it's time to make her shoes, or zoris. Zori. I don't know how to pronounce it. Zori. This is just simple foam board. I paint dark brown, and I'm gonna glue them right to the sock. This ribbon is the only one I got that really fits the color, so I'm gonna use it but put the dots like downward so you won't see the dots. So it's fine. And as you see, I just glue them on and sew it where the toe would be. Kind of hard making it look like sandals that go inside the toe, but you know, the illusion works. And here I made some string or ribbons that going to be over the leg warmers. And yeah, I think it looks good. So now let's make her bamboo stick that she has in her mouth, and I'm making it out of Fimo clay. And it's a clay you bake in your ordinary oven. And I'm not so used to making things out of Fimo clay, so I'm sorry if it doesn't look good, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And as you see, I put a little magnet on it, and I glued a magnet inside her mouth. It's a little bit weaker than I wanted, but it works fine, so it's okay. And I just glue a red ribbon in little holes I made on the side, and it works really good. So it's time for the face up, and as usual I start with spraying her face at least 2 times with Mr. Super Clear UV Flat and wait in between layers for them to dry. And then I start with sketching out very lightly the features with like the lightest brown pencil I have, and it's a watercolor pencil. And after that I start a little bit with the soft pastels, and as you see I go back and forth making the teeth and the mouth and a little bit on the eyes and eyebrows. So this is how I work. I go back and forth and just go with deeper and deeper color as I go, and in between layers I do more Super Clear. And I decided to make some long pointy nails because she has that, and it really works great with hot glue. And for some reason, I continue with the face up. I wanted her cheeks to be a little bit rosy. She gets a little bit of very light eyeshadow. And the hair I just braided to get this wavy look and dipped it in boiling hot water. Then just instantly in cold water after that. As you see, beautifully wavy hair. And then I put this ribbon in the hair as Nezuko has. I made these eyes out of UV resin off camera and then just plop them in there. And she is done. So let's look at the beauty shots. Thank you so much for watching, and I just want to thank my Patreons, Mbop, Jem and the Instagrams, Gianni, Hannah Bengtsson, Meliodas, Helen Ripley, Nandeska, Viola B, and Lisa. And if you want to be one of my patrons and help out this channel, you can check out the link down below in the description. If you like this video, please push the subscribe button, the like button, and write a comment. It really helps out. So yeah, thank you very much and see you next time.